Obviously, a great big class here. The kids worked really hard, did a nice job there. There's a lot of quality as we've seen all the way through, and yet at the same time, I'm always going to be real honest with you when it's easy or when I think it's difficult. And the top decision is pretty easy. This is a good black heifer right here. The young lady did an awesome job getting a very feminine, very attractive kind of female there presented and prepared. She's not one to necessarily cooperate and just be a show heifer when she comes in the middle of the ring out here, but when she gets parked, that one's got a great look, awesome balance, huge in her rib. She's the soundest one. So like I say, that's an easy place to start. Congratulations to her. From there down, there's a lot of variation, a lot of differences there. We end up starting with the next one that fits from a body perspective. She's also the next one that I think is the most suitable from a femininity aspect, about her head and her neck. Really good about her shoulder design. Really, the front 2/3 of her match the class winner extremely similarly. I don't think she's quite as good out of her hip and her pin set, maybe quite as long in her rear step as what our winner was, but still really nice kind of red Angus heifer here to be in second. The kind of one that comes in 3 offers a lot of quality. She's a little bit different made than the other ones, and I think all of them have a little bit different purpose. I hate to pigeonhole them and put them a certain way. She's a little more clubbier in her look. Like she's got just a little bit more muscle. She's a little rounder about her body, and that's perfectly fine because still she's got awesome presence about her. She's maybe the thinnest neck, the neatest about her ear set. She just really gives you a neat, nice look up in the front third of her body. And like I said, she's very round about her body. I read her a little more conventional about her frame size. I want to make her a little bit bigger in her kind, and even though I don't mind some muscle on the heifers there, it's a little bit rounder, bunchier compared to the 2 that beat you. But I loved her quality and look about her, and still she's plenty sound enough too from the feet and leg aspect. She gave you a little bit better look than the next black heifer here, and I had this one all over the board in terms of where I thought she was going to place, because obviously not just because of color, she's very similar to our class winner in terms of rib shape and dimension. I like her proportionality extremely good. At the same time, she's got a little easier in her top line and higher in her tail head and didn't balance quite as well. She's a little bit frailer about her bone work and a little more rigid about her rear pasturing. So there's just a few more things we can pick on her, but boy, she is bold-bodied and still really good from a hair standpoint and a presentation aspect. She fit right there in the mix at the top end of the class. The Hereford heifer here that comes in next is longer spined and longer out of her hip accordingly. She's actually one of the softer ones in terms of her rear foot set, and I like those things about her. Today she's a little bit tighter bodied. I just want to drop her midrib and flanking her just a bit compared to the ones that beat you, but still that's going to make a nice cow there in the end for sure. She still had more body than the next shorthorn heifer here that comes in next. This one's probably as strong and good in her top line as any of them. Really feminine ahead of her shoulder there. She's a big bone kind of a heifer too. Today she's the most immature about her body, laid to the straightest up to her shoulder as well. We round out the class with a pair of Hereford heifers here that offer again some length of spine. I like their frame size. I like their durability that they have in on their really easier fleshing kind of cattle. With that, they're a little bit plainer about their front end. I didn't think they was as square in their hop design there, but a good class, lots of numbers, but the quality was great. Let's put our hands together for those kids one more time.
Results of Class 2 British. 8th place, Jalen Burkhalter from Klein Oak FFA. In 7th place, Kaylee Hornback from Harris County 4-H. In 6th place, Abigail Barenko from A-Lead Elsik FFA. In 5th place, Clayton Warsick from Cypress-Ranch FFA. In 4th place, Mason Heckler from Klein Oak FFA. In 3rd place, Cameron Waterberg from Klein Kane FFA. In 2nd place is Emma Peters from Klein Oak FFA. And in 1st place, Haley Paulson from Cypress-Ranch FFA. Congratulations.